I'm here at Askimo TV with Dr. Fran Walfish. She is the leading child and couple and family psychotherapist and the author of The Self-Aware Parent, Resolving Conflict and Building a Better Bond with Your Child. Fran, we're talking about relationships and trust here. Is trust something to be earned or something that can be built?
Great question. First, if we go back to how is trust first established, it's really in the infant first weeks, months, year of life. And the way it's established is the mother, hopefully, is well attuned to the baby and she responds warmly attuned to the baby's needs and cries. And that means there's continuity, consistency. The mom understands the difference between hunger or a wet diaper or just the need for comfort. And so the mother responds on a regular basis to the baby's needs. That creates and establishes a feeling of trust in the child that's the foundation for everything else that gets laid upon it. And then in the lifespan, children and grown-ups have to really walk through an experience of continuity of time. So trust is developed and earned. And if somebody lies to you, well, okay, is it one time or is it a pattern of dishonesty? A cheating experience, infidelity, a lie, all of those things are breaches of trust. But as I said to you in a previous interview with you, talking is the glue that holds relationships together. So when there is a breach of trust, there's hurt, there's sadness, there's anger, and worry and fear. Will he or she do it again? What has to happen is an ability to tolerate and bear powerful feelings expressed directly between the two partners. So in my office, I'm in 90210, which is the Beverly Hills area of Los Angeles, California. I see many celebrities and, cheating or infidelity happens. It occurs. But the couples who are able to repair and reconcile are the ones who not only can talk about the hurt and the dishonesty, but also can own up to and be responsible for their part of what occurred. And that's crucial.
Wow. In terms of parenting, though, what is the biggest mistake parents tend to make in regarding trust for their children?
That's a big question because there are, of course, many missteps, but I would say maybe reacting too quickly without really giving your child a chance to be heard, to speak, to feel heard, seen, validated, and accepted by you, warts and all, flaws and all. What do I mean by that? I mean, it has to begin with the parent accepting their own flaws or misgivings, because as we all know, no one is perfect. We all have flaws. And the sooner parents can accept those within themselves, then they don't have to expect perfection from their children. They can listen to and accept their child with imperfections. So let me give you an example. What I find is one of the hardest things for parents to accept in all nations, this crosses all socioeconomic and ethnic backgrounds, and that is parents do not seem to be comfortable with their children's expressed anger or powerful feelings. And I encourage parents to invite their children to tell them right to their face when they're angry and disappointed. And to be able to tolerate that gives the child the feeling that they are accepted, flaws and all, because kids from a very young age kind of figure out that they're allowed to be sad or disappointed or scared or happy or surprised. But when it comes to anger, most parents want to try to put a lid on that.
Well, why do you think that is? Why would they want to put a lid on their anger? Is it a power struggle issue?
I think the reason is because none of us had great models for how to do it. I can tell you my parents and how they did it. If any of, I'm one of 4 children, so if any of the kids got angry and expressed it, my father's position was get over it, move on, so that's not validating it. And my mother would collapse into tears. She would feel hurt as if she had personally failed us. Every parent reacts differently, and that's why self-examination, self-awareness, and self-accountability is so important.
Well, at what age do you think parents should start trusting their children, start trusting their own influence on their children, and begin to let go?
I would say it begins at birth, believe it or not. And, so many teenagers, I'm leaping from birth to adolescence, but teenagers want freedom. They want independence. And I have so many adolescents in my practice complaining about their parents won't let them go to the mall with their friends, or has an early curfew, or, whatever the wish and desire is on the part of the teen. And what I tell parents is trust and independence and freedom can be earned. So your child earns it by demonstrating responsible, dependable, reliable behavior along with open communication. No secrets, no withholding, it's truth-telling at all times. That's how your teenager earns freedom.
Now, from your expert opinion, just dealing with trust in general, why are there so many issues dealing with trust in relationships? Are most people simply just not trustworthy?
I think most people have been hurt. Excuse me. Somebody's failed us for sure at least once. That's true for me. And so people bring their histories along with them to every relationship. And people need to have the experience of time. It takes time to get to know someone, to learn to trust that they're okay and that they have their own demons or baggage or history with their own family of origin. They're going to bring that with them into every relationship, as you will yours. So it's learning to understand, does that new person and his history fit what mine is? It's not like he's got problems and you don't. We all do. But it's more, is he a good fit for me and my issues?
Right. Wow. Very well said. Thank you very much. This has been Dr. Fran Walfish with Askimo TV.